steal their stuff.
Alright.
Oh.
Amazing. Let me go down here. Damn you.
Where exactly do you think you're going?
No one goes down. I know. I want to go down there.
Well, what if I do this? My hands are on fire.
No.
You're not impressed?
Nothing.
No, Gimli's not having any of it.
No.
I wonder what the active range is on that. Like,
Probably.
presumably not the room that you're in, but also not the draw distance. So, I don't know.
You.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, not sure.
I'm going to ask to see the commander.
Okay.
I have to speak to the commander.
So I'm just like looking up on lip reading just
Come
to,
back later.
yeah,
Because Game of Thrones.
out of interest. Because basically, I don't know how long you're going to be running around trying to find the way to get into the dungeon. So there's a very helpful sentence here, 'cause I'm wondering how
Wasn't that
accurate
for
is
me?
lip reading.
Yes.
Did you know good lip readers are often more accurate than poor lip readers at identifying phonemes? What a truism.
Use
right
your
there.
thing. Oh, stuff on the... There's some stuff, and there's some stuff on the shelf.
Like I know what it's leading me towards, but I'm just not getting any more progression here.
Behind you.
I'm also trying to find out if certain languages are harder to lip read than others.
Yeah.
Oh, is it telling me to go to the Red Keep? 'Cause that's where the command... No, I can't leave.
Because English says a lot of things with the lips, I believe. Or at least it feels like it does.
I wonder if it's to do with speed as well, because have you heard spoken Polish?
Yeah.
That's a hell of a fast language.
Pretty wacky. Also, there's a thing where apparently it's true with a lot of Slavic languages, is the jaw doesn't move up and down a lot. It's quite kind of closed in for a lot of the sounds, so I'm not sure if that would have much of an effect on distinguishing between what lip movement is corresponding to what sound. I mean, like, I'm just trying to think, how would you distinguish between a cut and a gut by lip reading?
Can we help you?
Because it's both in the back of the throat.
One
They're
of the
both.
victims of the sewer murders?
Yeah.
Yes. And since he's a nobleman, we're keeping him where it's cool while we
So
wait to
the
be told
commander
what to
is
do.
at the Red Keep,
It shouldn't take
and
long to find
they're
out
just
who it
saying,
was,
wait for
as we
him.
already know the
But I
identity
can't.
of the other victim.
The other
We're still
option
just
is
like, oh.
the other option is go see the body.
Do you know what it is? I think it's because we don't have the hood on, so it looks like everything is now more forward in like the head and shoulders region. So he looks more like
At the end
defeated.
Of the day,
It looks constantly defeated.
I don't want to be in a gold club.
That's no attitude. Attitude. Yep, nothing.
So apparently there's
the
something
rounds.
called a homophone, which is a word that looks similar when lip read but contain different phonemes.
Huh.
There are about
Does-
3 times as many phonemes as visemes in English. It's some kind of
That's-
30,
Does it
30%
give any
of
examples?
speech can be lip read. Well, I need to find out what a viseme is. Right. Visually distinctive unit in lip reading is called a viseme. Or viseme, I don't know. It doesn't have pronunciation. But
Is that the guy who was selling us the gold cloak's armor, who is now in a
Yeah.
different costume?
wow.
It's those creepy fish eyes.
As someone who's taught a few phonics lessons in year 1, you mentioning the words like phonemes is giving me PTSD.
I believe that's mostly what my mum does at school.
Yeah, it's massive in year 1 and reception, and year 2 if they don't pass the screening test in year 1.
See, I was
Yeah,
taught.
I've-
I was taught individual letters for
Yeah,
use of trains because we live in Train Town.
they've changed it now. Now it's all about phony.
Phonics
I don't know. I find kind of what I know about phonics lessons, I find kind of uncomfortable because it seems to be teaching all the kids to speak with a southern accent. Because the proper way to pronounce each of these phonemes is the southern way.
If there's one
Like,
man who shouldn't
yeah.
go,
How do you mean, sorry?
it's him.
Well, just for example.
Oh, you mean
like,
because...
like
alright.
a word like boat or coat,
Yeah, yeah.
and
Well,
they're told that it's boats
they
as
do...
opposed to boats.
If it makes you feel better, when I was in Edgerton, in Bolton, obviously they've all got the Bolton accent, and that was very much...
Fire.
And I've seen it in other schools where if you've got an accent and you're doing the screening test, they take that into consideration. Where it's like, oh no, that's the accent. Doesn't have to say it, in that particular way.
Okay.
I mean, does it take into consideration things like book versus book?
So yeah, I don't
I don't know
know.
about that. I'm not.
But that's like a thing of which one would it choose? And
Yeah. Because a certain amount of it is subjective, isn't it, to how
Yeah.
you say it?
Oh, there you go. They were talking about wagering on him.
Yeah, but I've already been through this.
Hey!
Amazing.
We've turned into a slab of meat for that one.
They're wagering on when this prisoner will die. This prisoner who might be Gowan. But
We're not abusing him or anything. We're just wagering on when we think he'll die. It's no skin off his nose as far as I can see. If you want to get a bet in,
if you want, we'll have
Sir
to
Karen.
ask. All right, ask Karen. Is it because I've not directly spoken to Karen? I've just tried to go past him. That might be it. Karen, you blatter.
Maybe my
My
friends
friends
told
told me
I
I have a
pretty
pretty
common
common face that you can't see.
Well, what do you want?
What the hell? He said, have I seen you before? And Alistair says, I have a common face that's hidden behind this giant helmet.
Yeah, they must have seen a whole bunch of people with that helmet today.
Okay.
That's very
I want to
familiar.
place a wager on this prisoner too.
Yeah, I've seen a few of you guys.
The more the merrier.
Okay,
want to
good,
see
there we
what
go, I
I'm putting
figured it
my
out.
money on
Go ahead.
Editing a stop
Let me
now.
know immediately.
Hello people.
If he's dead, let me know immediately.
Alright, I can go, yeah!
Woo!
Yeah!
So now I'm looking up what is the hardest language to lip read.
Okay.
And one of the suggestions is maybe Chinese or something tonal, because can you tell what tone something is said with?
My friend Scott speaks Chinese, and
Yes, I want to see what state he's in.
that was how he described it to me. Is if you say one word, it's got like 20 million different meanings depending on specifically how it's said.
Yeah. And I think there's. It depends. I think Cantonese has got more tones than Mandarin. And I think Vietnamese has got even more tones. Like there's a lot of tonal languages about. So I quite like is in English you can distinguish between a noun and a verb by where the stress is sometimes, like content versus content.
His clothing.
That's kind of cool.
So.
Oh
Wow, look at
no!
this guy.
He's got the Sarwick.
Gowan. No.
Oh, it is Gowan.
Oh, it's Gowan.
Oh no!
End of game.
Someone else.
Credits.
Perhaps it's so.
Wait.
Wait, is it?
What's this?
You
Wait.
should know. Do you not know your
Well,
brother?
we've not seen him for years.
So?
My dear Gowan, you who said that the sun would slow when I wasn't by your side will find within. I said we'll find it within this envelope.
Here it
Oh,
is.
sun!
We
A
are
lock of my
somewhere.
hair. Maybe it will ward off this bad luck and you'll come back to me sooner. In the meantime, you'll have something to remember me by for all those lonely nights.
It's my bra.
No, it's a lock of her hair.
No, it's her bra.
It's a really elaborate
in the-
etching.
Yeah, it's just like, all the lonely nights.
Here's
have a
my
lock of
hair.
Are we learning a bit too much about Gowan's fetishes?
Just sniffing the hair. You mean is he any different to Gimli? She
Right.
gave me a lock of her hair.
I'm gonna give it to I'm gonna give it to my kids.
I have you seen the long post explaining why that is such a huge deal?
Yeah, no, yeah. I was telling Simon about it, but it was in the car.
Tell me about what's fair.
When Gimli got the hair.
Yes.
And the time that elf guy wanted her hair to make something.
Better lie.
Sure.
No, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember.
suspected as much.
Wait,
Because
hang
it
on.
was on Lobby Extended.
Did I just miss a little bit
He's
there?
locked up in here.
Did
That's
they,
Gowan. Gowan's dead.
Yeah, did he ask who is it? I have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they never checked the body for the letter that has his name on it.
No.
Apparently not.
Need to
No.
see.
Because
Morons.
they're professionals.
Apparently they also didn't look at him and go, I know that sigil.
But to be
Because, I
fair,
mean,
these are commoners from the East Coast, and we are people from the West Coast, which is the best coast.
Wow, look at the
Just like my boys, Biggie and Tupac.
Look at the escalation here. I can bribe him, threaten him. If I killed him, no one would know. That's
How
bribing.
much money is at stake?
I feel like Alistair would be that guy.
125 stacks.
He's just throwing money everywhere. I have no money after this.
So we can either say that's too much money, we'll kill him, or we'll get the keys for 125 stags, or try and threaten him.
There's no telling if you're going to win this wager or not. However,
But wouldn't there be
to have 125
somewhere
stacks in my
a
pocket,
book of like
if you give me
silver sword on red background, Sarwick,
Yes.
and so on?
none of your
Why
business.
would
So do
these
you want the money
presumably
or not?
commoners
Fine.
from King's Landing
Then
have
take
read a
it.
book of the
Leave the
heraldry
tower,
of something
go
on
do
the other
your
side of the
rounds,
continent?
and take that friend of
Well,
yours.
no, not
Do
like
you know how many noble houses there are?
not like the other side of the continent, but like here is what heraldry is.
Yes.
Because I know, again, in the show at least, one of the maesters is quizzing Bran on.
Yeah.
Fuzzy Bran.
They did a bad job of it, but yeah.
Because that's where they explain, actually, it's not a Lannister always pays their debts.
Yeah.
It's hear me roar and
That's so lame. I hate that goddamn. What's the word?
Because they're lions.
It sucks. It's the worst.
Why would it be, though, a Lannister always pays their debts? Because wouldn't that imply that the Lannisters are just kind of scrubs who keep borrowing off you?
No, it's
Like-
no, it's they always.
Not a gold cloak.
It's
But I can
pay
kill
their
you right
debts.
now if you say
It's
we-
if you help us, we'll
Follow
help
the
you.
house.
If you cross us, we will cross you.
I'll make
Ah,
it worth
We
your
pay
while.
our debts.
You're not from the City Watch.
But yeah.
Look at this vaudevillain.
Nothing to lose.
Like his
Look at Aiden
mustache.
English
They
over
put me in the
here.
prisoner. Give me the what for?
It's like
Yeah.
it's like Bronson.
Yeah.
Butter my ass.
You
Is
just
he the
wanted to
man I'm looking for?
You just wanted to shout that again, didn't
I
you?
did again.
They manhandled him dreadfully.
Did I say that before? I'm sorry.
Yes, we've said that before.
You say it a lot.
I mean on video.
Yes.
Butter my ass.
See, now you're saying it as just like an exclamation. Butter my ass. I say that a lot.
Butter my ass, I do. I'll butter your. Anyway, is he the man I'm
It
looking
was you
for?
who committed those murders in the sewers. wasn't
Bronson's a good movie.
Yeah, it was
Everyone
me.
should watch it.
With my boys. I'm not in here for nothing.
it? Who?
That scene.
Who hired you?
That bastard.
I'm not just saying it because of that scene.
Mine
It's a
was
good
the
film,
City Watch
generally.
himself who told me to slit the
Very
throats of
funny.
two men hiding in that damn
And he
cellar.
does really. It also looks like.
This is the aforementioned
Came
Oris.
to me in the tavern I
Ah, okay.
frequent. He said he
Oh, is it Horace Baratheon and he's just written it Oris?
enough to feed us all for more than a year. I asked for
Oh, did you
part
see
up
that
front, as I
little
always
weird
do.
shuffle he did?
It's like every time anyone ever mentions Horace Hogan, because it's Americans say it, it sounds like
My men and I
horse.
came to collect the
I thought his name
Yeah.
was Horse Hogan.
completed the job. He had a
Like
throw
his
in his
brother
Horse
Hulk.
Hogan.
He chose
Yeah.
me.
Horse.
Hulk and Horse.
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 He's making a fool of me. How could they have
How
met?
did you meet? Did you serve as a gold clerk?
No, not at all.
Hmm. He also
I've
looks
done
like
this
he's
kind
from
of
the
favour for
Order
commander in the past.
1880, whatever it
He-
was.
Never been any
It's the
problems
chops,
now,
isn't it?
so I didn't have
Yeah,
any
the
reason
chops and the
to doubt
mustache.
him. As I told you, I was in his office upstairs when he made his
And the
offer.
lack of a shirt.
He
What
paid
exactly
me
is he changed to here?
when he left to get
To
the
his
Nothing.
to his wrist.
I mean,
Yeah,
well, it's implied
there's
that he's in
nothing else.
handcuffs because he's standing like that. But like,
He could just run away right now.
Yeah.
No, they're too heavy.
doors open.
If he steps forward, he'll just fall right over.
He's over encumbered.
I know what I'm talking about.
But no, yeah, you're like, well, they shouldn't have recognized the sigil. They should at least be able to find out what the sigil is.
Yeah, they could say, hey,
Research it, yeah.
But there might, yeah, there's still a lot of houses.
Like once they've seen it, they could
Because
have
if they
been like,
don't,
oh, let's look
if
that
they
up.
don't even know where he's
Behind
from,
all this,
they're
that
not
letter
going to
may
know
just
where to
help
start
me bring
looking.
him down. I have to get into this office.
Look how tiny we were for that shot.
Aw.
I don't know, wouldn't there be like
Are we shrinking?
someone
I hope so.
who would know?
That'd be the best book.
Wouldn't there be someone who would know? Like they go, here's this mysterious sigil, let's ask the maester over there, who, if he doesn't know that it's Sarwick, would go, probably the West Coast.
Rallo
Wow.
does not yet claim
If
his
you're
life.
telling the truth,
Or
and I
something.
find the letter you spoke
Yeah.
of,
Well,
then maybe.
see, I
I
don't.
mean, I don't know, I'm not trying to like trip you up here.
There's a, as I say, there's. It's okay. Here we are on the northwest of England.
I don't have a chance.
Do you know what all the county sigils for the south coast are?
I
Just county-
do not.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I see you looking at that. Do you want to play the good game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I just thought it'd be a good place to stop.
Yeah, no, good point.
Um,
Let's see if we can get something done.
Yes.
There we go. Alright. Great ball of fire pay-per-view.
Watch that cause a game-breaking bug now because I saved him while he's in that
Maybe
animation.
you should
We
wait.
can't. They've straight up disabled it.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't read it.
It's the snapping your hands back up as well. It's like...